Good evening. I am here to discuss what I would argue are the most important points to include in a copyright policy. Before we can get into copyright, it is very important to take a moment to talk about intellectual property, or IP as it is affectionately known. IP is defined as the creations of the mind, which include literature, inventions, designs, brand names, and product logos. These particular types of works are protected by a system of laws and patents known as copyright laws. When writing a copyright policy for an educational organization, I think there are several important points that should be included in the policy, but the primary two are what are known as the fair use policy and the public performance and display policy. Under the fair use policy, there are four criterions that give teachers and educators permission to use copyrighted material. The first criterion is purpose and character of use of copyrighted work. The second is the nature of the copyrighted work. The third is the amount and content of the copyrighted work used. And the fourth is the effect or value of the copyrighted work. The second most important point that I think should be included in a copyright policy is the public performance and display policy. With this particular policy, this provides teachers with the right to teach face-to-face activities from lesson plan books, curriculum books, reproduce worksheets, things of that nature. Reading aloud of literature when the teacher asks students to take turn reading pieces of literature. This particular policy gives them permission to do that. The acting out of dramatic works, when teachers want students to act out plays such as Macbeth or Romeo and Juliet, The Taming of the Shrew. This particular policy gives them the rights and the permission to do that as long as it's just the students acting out and professional actors outside of the student body are not called in to perform these works. The use of musical compositions, when the band plays certain songs at pep rallies or when the chorus performs certain pieces at concerts. This provides them with the automatic permission to do that. When teachers show videos and the use of any audiovisual methods in the classroom, the public performance and display policy gives them permission to do this. Thank you for listening to my initial post, and I look forward to seeing and hearing your responses. Have a great evening.